today. Hope everybody's having a good one. The sun is shining, the wind has died down, it's still breezy, but it's only gusting today about 40 km. There's a little bit of cloud in the air, you can see that. Hopefully these clouds will build up and get together and dump some rain. Everybody in this neck of the woods is hoping for some rain. But anyway, we are on a short road trip here. We got to head on over to Nick's service in Emerald Park. And when I ordered that temperature sensor, you guys remember seeing me installing that sucker. It went right into the rad. Well, lo and behold, yeah, that was a temperature sensor, but the water temperature sensor is the one I actually needed. Go figure. And that's the one that's located in the block that activates the gauge for the actual engine temperature. What a dumb setup. Like, why would McCormick have something like that? Like, just stupid, right? You got a temperature sensor in the rad, and you've got a water temperature sensor in the engine. Anyways, to me it's stupid. So, and that temperature sensor that's in the rad, it's actually not even a temperature sensor. After doing more investigation, it's a water or a coolant level sensor. So if your coolant level in your rad goes too low, then it sets off the alarm bells in the dash to tell you to stop and check your friggin' coolant level. So yeah, that's what that one is. But hey, we got a new one in there now, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. We're on our way in. We're gonna pick up air filters, oil filters, fuel filters for that tractor. We'll get this sensor. I am going to install that sensor here today. And the oil and fuel and stuff I'm not sure about. I want to go and scoop up some big friggin' rocks out of our braking field, get them the heck out of there, and we'll go from there. Anyway guys, we'll come back to you in a little bit. Hey guys, well, just jumped back in the truck, stopped in here at McIlwain Service, Balgonie, Saskatchewan, Canada. Let me tell you something. I've been phoning around looking for a set of new notched disc blades to go across the front end of our white 271 disc. And up here in Canada, everybody that I talk to wants over $70. Basically, actually, it was like, what the hell? The one company was as high as 82. And the cheapest one that I found, my phone's falling. There we go. The cheapest one that I found was 71 for 20-inch notched blades, 1.125" square shaft. Better put seatbelt on, get stopped by the cops. So, for shits and giggles, I figured I'm gonna stop in here because this is where I got the good deal on them cultivator sweeps and see what they have to offer for a price tag. So you just priced it all out. How's this one sound for you guys? $43. I need 32 blades to cover the front end of that machine. At 43 bucks, that's like less than $1,600, right? Like, so if I'd have bought these blades anywhere else, I'd have been spending well over $2,000 just to do the front end. That's crazy, the price difference. So if you guys are needing any sweeps or any friggin' notched blades or smooth blades or whatever, give them boys a call at McIlwain Service, Balgonie, Saskatchewan. They'll fix you up at a good price. We'll come back to you guys in a bit. Well, we made her home, guys. And on the way home, we got a phone call. Says they want me to run out to, I believe it's called Tantallon Power Station. It's about a 2-hour drive. Maybe a little better, 2.5-hour drive. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this phone call, but it was short notice, and if I can make it happen and get the stuff picked up today, there could be some bonus material for me. Gotta like that one, right? Anyways, so we got home, we hooked up to the trailer, we fueled up, and we're on the road. Let's make things happen. We'll check back later. Hey guys, well, we're still on the road. Back here, a ways. We just passed Mosaic Potash Mine. There's actually like 3 of them. There's Mosaic K1, K2, and K3 is what they're called. Coming up on another one here right away on the left. So we're only about 10 or 15 miles from our destination at this point. But we're getting there. We've only been on the road for, I don't know, just over an hour, I guess. Just about 2 hours. 188K so far, one way from my house. But anyways, we'll bring you back once we're loaded up. Well, we're on site here, boys. This is a Tantalin power station, booster station. I haven't been to this one before, but that's no biggie. Just following the dude in the Bobcat. He's gonna be loading us up with these 3 little beams, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with them, but obviously they're not made right. They got to go back to the welding shop to get reworked. And there we are. So I'm gonna let you go. We'll get loaded up and then we'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, we're loaded up. Got our 3 beams and 2 braces. So 5 pieces. It's just like a foot long, so got our red flag there. Nothing to it really. Light little load. 24 friggin' bolts, connection bolts. And it's all going back to Regina just to be stored. How about that? But once we get her all back home and unloaded and so on and so forth, we'll talk to you guys then. Catch them in a bit. So out there, bring you in a little closer. That is that big hill of stuff out there. That's all the stockpiled potash that the K2 mine has been pulling out of the ground. It has to be screened out and so on and so forth. I imagine there's a pile of dirt mixed in that stuff and whatnot. But, and then down the road, if we went down the road to the east, you would come to the K3 mine. And that's another, I don't know, it's about a 10 mile down the road. But if you guys can see that tower out there, right there, that's the K1 Mosaic K1 mine. And they've got a big pile of potash around it too. Can't really see it from the highway. It's about a mile off the road, and with the trees it's not as big a pile as K2, but they've got a pile of stuff also. And then, not exactly sure, but I believe it's a water line. You can see that pipeline right there above ground, right there, and it runs from K1 to K2, and then another one all the way to K3. And on this other side of the highway, off the highway here about half a mile, there's a big conveyor line that runs potash across also to K2. But anyway, yeah, just a little tidbit for all you guys wondering about this K1, K2, and K3 Mosaic potash mines. So, talk to you later. Here we go, guys. Just heading down Qu'Appelle Valley. This Qu'Appelle Valley pretty much runs almost right across the province. Like, it zigzags all the way from Manitoba all the way through Saskatchewan up towards Saskatoon, then ducks back down towards Diefenbaker Lake, which flows all the way down into Swift Current area. In the Qu'Appelle Valley, from my house, Qu'Appelle Valley is like 20 kilometers away, or 15 miles. I see they've been doing some work on the side of the roads here. That's new. And there's a sign up ahead here. Land for sale or something like that. There's a couple spots. There's one on the side of the highway, just as you're about to head up the other side, and then you go about 2 or 3 miles, and you'll go through another valley, and I can't remember what it's called, Smithers Creek or something like that. And there's a place for sale right at the bottom of that valley, alongside the creek. That there is the so-called Qu'Appelle River. And you can go fishing in that sucker. But I've seen it at times in areas where that river is so goddarn green, you don't want nothing to do with it. There's elk, there's bear, there's cougar, there's moose, all kinds of wildlife through this Qu'Appelle Valley. I know right through here, they're running about 200 head of elk right in this neck of the woods right here. I've talked to a few guys that have major elk problem with their elk are in their feed every winter all the time. Here's that sign. Place for sale. Right there. For sale. But lots of bush country up around here. And as soon as you get to the top, she turns to farmland right away. But anyway, we're going to get to the top here, boys. And continue on driving home, I guess. What else? So, we'll talk to you later. Well, here we are, guys. We're at Whitewood, Saskatchewan. So we got about an hour and 20-minute drive to get home. Kick this puppy into high gear. And I just had a phone call from Shermco Industries, excuse me, from their welding shop manager, saying he don't need this stuff tomorrow, wondering if I can store it for a little bit. Just drop it off whenever I'm in town next. So I don't need to go to Regina tomorrow now. This can stay on the trailer until I get a phone call that's going to take me to the city, or until the wife and I decide we feel like going to the city. How's that sound? Bump her up here a little bit more. Gotta love these friggin' Saskatchewan roads, right? So, but just want to do a couple of shout outs. Here's one. It's a couple of guys that I watch. now and again. I don't watch everybody that we subscribe to on a regular basis. I know I miss a few, but I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, here's Klein Farms. Young Mr. Klein there. He's, I don't know, I think I saw he was up to around 70 or 80 subscribers, something like that. He's not too bad. I don't mind it. Got a bunch of cows, doing a little bit of farming with his dad and his family. So, a girl and her cows. She's from BC, Canada. Young Klein, he's from northern Alberta. And a girl and her cows, I think I saw she was up to 80 some subscribers the last time I looked. Got a pile of cows out there, ranching away like crazy. And then Prairie Sunset Ranch, you guys got to go check him out. He's out in Manitoba. And he's got a bunch of cows and does a little bit of farming. Haying season's right around the corner, buddy. If you guys go out there and you check out Prairie Sunset Ranch and subscribe, you might just get entered in his draw. He's got a draw coming up for when he hits 500 subscribers. Another one is a dairy farmer down in the States, Shane Holst. Hey buddy, how's you going, Shane? He's got obviously a dairy and farming away down there. Hopefully they can get some groundwork done and it stops raining for him long enough to get it all done. So yeah, there's a few more for you guys to check out. Go check out those guys. Mr. Klein Farms, a girl and her cows, Shane Holst, and Prairie Sunset Ranch. Go check them four guys out. Subscribe or like their comment, like their videos, so on and so forth. And with that, we're just heading her on down the road. And so we'll get this trip done, and tomorrow's another day. So I'm gonna let you guys go. So you come on over, subscribe, check out some of my other videos. Click the little bell when you subscribe so you get a notification when we post another video. Leave us a comment. I try to reply to everybody. And let's get her done. We'll catch you next time, guys.